Marc Marquez, the name that echoes through the roaring circuits of MotoGP, is gearing up for an explosive return. After a tumultuous 2025 filled with injuries and calculated risks, this legendary rider is not just coming back, he's coming back with a vengeance. In a recent press conference with Estrella Galicia, Marquez shared his triumphant journey back to the pinnacle of motorcycle racing, reflecting on his past, the relentless fight against injuries, and the vital role of family and emerging talent in the sport. Having clinched his 9th World Championship, Marquez's message is clear: resilience and innovation are the cornerstones of his career.
Welcome to GP Time. Don't forget to subscribe and press the bell icon for more updates.
"I haven't had a moment to be bored," he declared, highlighting his focused approach to recovery. "We spent these days slowing down and starting the healing process. After my latest checkup, I'm finally free from the sling and incorporating everyday movements back into my life." His optimism radiates as he embraces the opportunities that 2025 has presented. But make no mistake, the road to glory has been anything but smooth. Marquez candidly recounted the challenges he faced. "I sensed something was off, and it weighed heavily on me. I wanted to put those doubts to rest, but then came an unjust injury in Indonesia." His championship win was not merely luck, it was forged through sheer determination and difficult decisions. "I grappled with a humeral injury and made some questionable choices. Ultimately, it was a battle of staying true to myself, even if it meant making selfish decisions for peak performance. But the core values, my environment and ambition, remained intact." The rivalry between Marquez and his brother Alex adds an electrifying layer to the upcoming season. "Alex will be my main rival," he admits, acknowledging the fierce competition that lies ahead. "He's on a factory bike and has proven he can do anything. But we cannot forget about other brands that are advancing swiftly." As they prepare to face off, the dynamics between the Marquez brothers promise to deliver thrilling performances on the track. Marquez's journey is not only about racing, it's deeply rooted in his identity and upbringing. "This moment is unique," he emphasized. "The context changes, but my origins remain the same. Celebrations should happen where it all began. Leaving my comfort zone was the hardest decision of my life, but my brother Alex was a guiding light. He told me, 'This is what you need,' and he was right." His reflections extend beyond the track. "I'm human, I've been a kid. People inspire me too," he revealed, recounting how witnessing Rafael Nadal's triumph during his own rehabilitation ignited a spark within him. "I want people to remember me for that inspiration more than the numbers." As he prepares for 2026, Marquez's mindset is sharper than ever. "It's adapt or die," he stated emphatically, underscoring the need for strategic thinking as he balances risk with reward. "With age comes experience. I know how to manage situations better now." He candidly shared the ongoing struggles with his physical condition, revealing, "I've raced with injuries, and only my doctors and I know the full story. I want the focus to shift from my health to my results." Despite the physical and mental hurdles of the past year, Marquez's competitive spirit remains unwavering. "Every moment has its motivation," he affirmed. "After difficult years, I'm finally at peace with myself, and I refuse to let injuries define my legacy." With a fierce desire to dominate the upcoming season, he is laser-focused on achieving peak performance as the MotoGP World Championship approaches. The excitement builds as Marc Marquez gears up for a 2026 season that promises to be filled with heart-pounding action and unforgettable moments. "We've tested and improved the bike," he said. "We have the best foundation for 2024 and 2025. In Valencia, crucial decisions regarding engine and aerodynamics will be made. I'll encounter my competitors in Sepang and adapt to whatever situation arises." Get ready, MotoGP fans. The comeback of Marc Marquez is not just a return, it's a declaration of war against the odds, and he's poised to reclaim his throne in the world of motorcycle racing. The track is set, and the champion is ready. Don't miss a moment of the action. Marc Marquez, pained at seeing Pecco Bagnaia's 2025 MotoGP struggles. He hasn't forgotten how to ride. reigning MotoGP world champion Marc Marquez has opened up about the emotional toll of watching his Ducati teammate, Francesco "Pecco" Bagnaia, endure one of the most turbulent seasons of his career. The 2025 MotoGP season was supposed to be a historic showdown between two giants: Marquez, the seven-time world champion on his long-awaited factory Ducati debut, and Bagnaia, the two-time title holder defending his throne. But instead of an all-out duel, fans have witnessed a shocking downturn in form from the Italian star. From the very first races, Bagnaia appeared far from the dominant figure who once ruled MotoGP with precision and confidence. His performances have oscillated wildly, at times showing glimpses of brilliance, at others leaving him mired in mediocrity. After a disastrous double non-score at Misano, Bagnaia stunned the paddock with a masterclass victory at the Japanese Grand Prix, reminding everyone why he is a two-time world champion. But any hopes of a late-season resurgence were crushed soon after. The following rounds in Indonesia and Australia were catastrophic, with Bagnaia struggling for grip, confidence, and consistency, finishing well outside contention. At Sepang, he momentarily recaptured his old magic, storming from Q1 to pole position and dominating the sprint race with flawless control. But cruel fate intervened during the main Grand Prix, where a sudden rear tire puncture robbed him of a near-certain podium. The heartbreak continued into Portugal, where Bagnaia could only manage 8th in the sprint before crashing out of a distant 4th place in the main race. Now, with only one round remaining in the 2025 season, the unthinkable looms: Bagnaia could finish as low as 5th in the riders' standings, a staggering fall from grace for the man who once symbolized Ducati dominance. Speaking during a press conference with Estrella Galicia, Marc Marquez admitted that Bagnaia's struggles have been difficult to watch, both personally and professionally. "It pains me to see him like this," Marquez confessed. "Pecco has experienced a total roller coaster ride this year, which I don't think even he can explain. The difference in his feelings from one weekend to another is huge. The best thing that could happen to him is for winter to arrive, and for him to reset." Marquez emphasized that Bagnaia's talent has not disappeared. Rather, he believes the problem lies in confidence and technical adaptation to Ducati's GP25 prototype. "He hasn't forgotten how to ride a bike," Marquez continued. "We saw that clearly in Motegi. When everything connects, Pecco is one of the fastest riders in the world. For the Ducati project, the best thing would be for him to find that feeling again." Ducati team manager Davide Tardezzi echoed Marquez's sentiment last weekend, admitting that the Italian manufacturer has done everything it can to help Bagnaia rediscover his form, including multiple setup overhauls and chassis adjustments to improve front-end confidence, yet no definitive solution has been found. For Ducati, the 2025 season has been one of contrasts: Marquez shining in his early rounds before injury, and Bagnaia struggling to find his rhythm with the GP25's updated aerodynamics and engine characteristics. Despite Ducati's dominance in constructors' points, the internal imbalance has raised questions about team dynamics and technical direction for next year.